continuing the build, the series that we were on for the last couple of days, and we wanted to get it completed. But as you guys know, the fun is in the build, and this build is a very, very advanced build. Just moving back here a bit so I can get my mascot in there. I'm using this ship as the mascot for now because, let's put it over here, because that's the series that we're on at the moment. So I figure, hey, why not? And also it's the last ship that we build. So I figure, hey, just put it in there and let it ride. you know, so I'll move this over here and I'll move the mascot ship over here, which should be fine once it doesn't run into the next one. I don't think it's that big anyways. So, we spoke to a couple of people yesterday and they were like, this is the ship that you're building right now. And I was like, well, not some people. It was mainly like one person came up with the idea of which ship it was, because he said he did research, which was really cool. I think that was really cool. And he got it right away because, hey, if you do research, there you go, right? So that was really good. The interaction with that. Love when we get to have interaction with other enthusiasts into the world of Lego and Star Wars on the whole, right? So it's pretty cool chatting with people, knowing that there are other people who, you know, have the same interest. That's a really cool thing. And it just brings the whole Lego community more, how would I put it? More ideas, which is a really good thing, you know? Because if you might have one idea and it's just not working out for you, and somebody might just give you some of their knowledge, which will push you in the right direction. So that's really cool. Okay, I was just getting through some of these things here. And so let's get on with the build. So yesterday, I'll just move this out of the way for now because I need to start working on this part that we left on. All right, so let's get this part finished and move on with the build, right? So we completed all of these. On the top, we're missing 2 of these, and I'm gonna get right into it because it will be completed today regardless. I will not be stopping the build today at all until this ship is completed. This ship needs to be completed. Has to be completed today, bar something unbelievable happens. I was always also looking on online today and looking at the does it sits right on top? It's a very strange thing, right, guys? Just sits on the top. So I want to make sure we have it the right side. Yeah, it just sits on top right here. Sort of. Well, they use these as wheels, I guess, but you're putting that there now for some other reason. I'm not sure. We will find out later on in the build. So let's continue and see what's next. So next, they're asking for this black thing right here. I'll just move the ship over. Yeah, they're asking for this, and they want you to place Let's just find this right through here. Okay, and we'll bring it back because this seems to go right here. Yep. Make sure it's the top or the star. Make sure which way it goes. Not to the top, obviously, and it's down there. I want to make sure we put it in the right way because it goes through that. Okay? Yeah, it goes through here. Like that. Like this. Yeah, I want to make sure we get it correct, guys. Don't want to mess up on this. Is it facing up or is it facing down? So it goes right there, but there is a piece going right through this, so I'm not sure why, but it asked that we place this right here. Okay? So these two don't belong. We'll find out what's really going on later on. And we need to repeat that same process again. So we need another one of these, which is that right here. And let's find that similar piece that we just found a second ago. Here it is. Goes through there again. Okay. Just a second. I just saw something there, guys. So on the outside, they want you to place, which is curious. Very curious. Yeah, we will be finishing the ship up today. We will be definitely finishing it up today. So that's correct. That's correct. But it shows that we need these two here, which is, it's very much confusing. Okay, because this is there. Okay, we do need those there. This goes right in here like that. Oops. Drop that piece. Let's find that. Okay. Alright. Okay, found another piece also. Right, so we need one of these going that way and the other one going this way. Alright. Yeah, so drop me a line, guys, and let me know what's going on, what you're building, if you're building anything today. We're almost through with this ship. Okay, so both of them facing different directions. Yeah, this needs to be like way out here, like that. Just a little bit in, just right there like that. So it doesn't bother the clip when you put it in. But down here I found out, I just realized that it does need those things there. And it needs two in place. We had them there before, but put that in there. And now let's have a look exactly how this thing fits in. Okay, so this is sort of adjustable. That's it. So it goes here, it does go here, but in that manner. So through there like that. Perfect. And this one goes there. Yep. So, perfect. Let's go. both sides. Oh, it looks like the inside, so we need to switch it around. We will switch it around like this. I think it's the inside. So put these back. Again, the PDF, maybe my eyes, but the PDF shows you one thing, but I don't want to be putting it. It shows that it's facing that way, so I want to be placing it correctly. Two of these here. I could manage that with one hand. Tried, it didn't work. Yeah. But I don't want to blame it on the PDF too much. So my eyes. Okay, so we got two of those in. Almost knocked my my mascot off. Okay, so let's move along. This part of the ship looks something like a ship I'm working on right now. How they don't usually build the back like that, because if you look at the last one we built, which is the 75343, sorry, 75312, it doesn't have this particular I'll just move this out of the way because we need that now. It doesn't have these, right? But most of the smaller, not the smaller, but the last ship, sorry, the last ship I'm working on right now has that particular part on it. This, right. Anyway, let's move on. Again, guys, drop me a line if you're jumping in there and let me know what you're building. Right, we'll need two of these anyways, 2 and 2, and two of. Let's move this over here. Two of the 1x2s, stone gray, light stone gray. Okay. And anytime I'm looking now, okay, I found it right away, and I can't find it right away, I tend to want to go right into my bag of tricks. So we need that, and we need 2, 3 blacks also. We'll be needing, and 2 of these, 2x2, and move this over here, and one more. Where's that? Just need one more, guys, and we will start working on that. Okay, here we go. 2 of that. Right. Okay. So we take these and place it right on the top. I'll do 2 of them at the same time, but I'll be careful with it though. So I'll be more focused. All right. So okay. So they want you to build this side first. Place that right here. So obviously, we're doing the other one the opposite way. Okay. Just working on my skills for my triple build. We said no, I was going to do double, 2 things at once. Right. So we need 2 3s, left and right. Left and right 3. That's 1 and 2. Let's both facing the same direction, which we don't want. We want the opposite direction. Here we go. Same. Now that's 3 of them in one shot. When you're building and that happens, you're like, ah, there you go. So we need this. It's gonna go just right here. And 2 green by 3s, 1x3s that goes there. So this is gonna go here. I'm doing double bills, guys, because it's gonna be this way. I'm positive. I'm saying I'm positive, and then they change it up on me, and then we're in a whole pickle, right? Okay, so we got this going. We need a couple of 3s now. Here's one of them, and again, I'm believing. I changed my tuning, guys. I believe it's 2. Okay, so don't hold me to that. We need 2 of these, and another 2 1 by 2s, yeah, light gray, stone gray. So where are you? Here's one of them, and I'll try to find the other one. If not, right away we'll just go into that build and then start working from my bag of tricks, okay? If I can't find it right away. But anyway, let's go with this. Let's see how this attaches. So here goes down the middle one of these, same thing there, and one of these there, and a 3 goes here. Okay, once we've completed that, we turn this over. Do we have the right one? Yeah. Let's put this one to the side so we don't mix it up. Here, and this goes. 1 second, guys. 1 second. This goes here. Like that. Okay. Like I said, this is similar to the builds that I'm working on that other ship, as I said. So this goes there. 1 green. This sand green, it's a nice color on the ship. I have to say myself, I think it's a really nice color on the ship. Let me know what you guys think about that. It's a very nice color. Makes the ship look true to life. If they hadn't gone with any other green, I think it would have gone differently. We're looking for 2 of these and 1 tiny piece. 1 tiny, there, not that one. It's a sort of a wedge, but it's a flat wedge. Here we go, got it. And that goes first. This one goes here. Okay. And this one goes right there, so it looks like it's attached. And that one goes there. Okay. So that's finished. Let's see what we do now. This is going to be attached to the ship. This way. Let's turn it around. Hope you guys can see that there. I'll try to clip it so you guys can have a look. So, how does this clip in? And there's nothing. Something is missing here. Let's just take a look. I think I jumped the gun. So let's just go back. Go back 6. Let's go back 6. Yeah, so let's go back, because like I said, the PDF's always really tricky to work with. Okay, there you go. I thought 2 things were missing. We're missing 2 of these. I thought that was strange. Why isn't it clipping in? And here's the reason why. So we want 2 of these going. Get it correct. Turn this way. Clipping. One of them goes here, like that, and the other one goes there. Yep. And I think we're missing just 1 more. Like I said, guys, I'm completing this ship today. It must be completed today under all circumstances, unless bar something, power outage or something like that. Okay, so we'll bring it back into frame. And now this clips in right here, guys. Snaps right in there. There we go. There's not much movement on it, but yeah, there it is. So I'm sure we're building the opposite side now. I hope. I said I'm sure. I'm not sure. There you go. They're proving me incorrect. So we have to build something else. So we need one of these 1x10 dark gray, and one of these with the holes in them right here. We're gonna go with another single, then another one with the hole, 2x1x2s with a hole in it, and a 1x3x2. Just gonna go right there like that, and we're gonna place 2 of these dark grays on top of it, 1x2 dark grays. It's right on the top right here. On the top of this, we're looking for a 1x6 light gray. There it is. And that goes right there. And a black stud. Let's go at the end. Like that. That's completed. Let's see what's happening here. Okay, we're not finished. Okay. We need one of these in dark gray. I just saw it here a second ago. Where are you? There you go. One of these dark gray. It's gonna go in back. Okay, but they need you to turn it around now. So we turn it around, and that goes in back right here. On the top, there's these funny little attachments, and we're looking for that one funny little attachment, which is a connector, but it's just like a single connector to the side. Let's just find that here, and we will move on, guys. Again, thanks for jumping in, guys. We're gonna do our shout outs in 1 second. It's just, here we go. Here's that piece, that funny piece. Okay, this goes right on the top, and we want to add a single stud, which I saw a second ago. Should be pretty easy to find. There we go. They were sitting together, so it was sort of not easy to find. Right, so one of those and a grid. Okay, grid goes there, and an attachment, which is a sort of a wedge, but a longer gray wedge. Not this one. This is a 2. We need a 3. Here's another 2, but we're looking for a 3. Here's a 3 right here, and that goes just like that, guys. Okay, that's all done. Once that's completed, down at the bottom here, we're going to add one of these here, and another showing, it looks like there's a long and a short, but that's the PDF, I hope. So that's 2. Okay, and let's move on. A couple more pieces on here. So we bring it back up and add a 4x2x1 on the top. And these bricks that I've seen lately, and I have a plan to make a particular mock or a smaller version or mock. It'll be a mock because they haven't made that. So if you make anything that hasn't been made yet, it obviously is a mock. Right. So I just need to find that one strange brick. And here it is. It sort of looks like a flat wedge, but it's not a flat wedge because it's sort of like it's like a triangle sort of shape. Right. So this goes right here. And we leave that alone for 1 second and we'll build an attachment for it. So we need an inverted 1x3. Just leave this over here. Inverted 1x3, is that what it is? Yeah. So we need an inverted 1x2. And then we need inverted, and we need one of these funny bricks like that, with that slash in there. 1x3. 1x3 green, sand green, and one of those, like I just said, that inverted 1x3 should be easy to find. Hopefully, easy to find. I say easy to find, but here it is. All right, so we got this, and we have to build on this. So the 3 goes on the top. This one goes in back. That, and then we add this right here. This is going to be attached to the bottom now, guys, like that. Okay, and let's see. That's a lot of building for that. Oh, that's one side of it. Okay, so I'll need to turn it this way so you guys can sort of see, because this is the side they're asking for. And this is supposed to fit right in there. So we want to make sure and get this correct. If we mess up on this, we're in a world of hurt, right? So this goes here. So they're building everything totally different. This goes right there like that. Okay, perfect. So they're literally building every part of it. So let's put that over here again, and let's see. I think they'll be building the other side. No, they're not. They're working on one complete side and then they're moving, it seems like. Okay, so we need a 4x6 flat. One of these. One of those 3x3x3. One green. 2 greens. 3 greens. A 4x1. And one of these, I just saw it 1 second ago. One of those, I talked about this. You can use this also for standing your figures on, and it's not gonna break the legs. If I can just quickly show you guys, if I can find a figure real quick. You can look at my videos and see it anyway, but this stops your figures from breaking because it's smaller than the studs. So check that out, try that, guys, and it will save you a lot of pain, the expensive stuff. Right, so this goes here. This one goes there. This goes there. And this goes here. Okay, we take this and place this right there like so. Just one more piece. Goes right on the top right here like that. So that's complete, and we're gonna add that to the same area that we just did before. Okay, I'm facing it this way so you guys can see what's happening. Okay, this goes down. Oh, this city. What is going on? I built it for the opposite side. Okay. So we'll have to repeat that, guys. I think I built it for the opposite side. I was following exactly what it said. So there. Let's try this again. Here. Okay, that's what they asked for. All right. One of those funny bricks. There it is. Here. Okay, I'm following it to the letter. Here. Green goes there. Okay. This goes here. And one, this goes here. So I'm following it to the letter, but as you can see, it's different. No, it's same. So I don't understand why it didn't go in, but we will find out when I try doing it again, okay? This goes here. Okay, let's try that again. So, ship is this way, and this goes, why is it facing backwards? And they're asking me to put it there, but it's facing the opposite way for some reason, guys. I don't get it. I don't have an idea why. Because it's showing me. Okay, so, right. Let's go this way. All right, let's put this on there. I want to make sure it's right, guys. This goes here. There you go. You heard that clip in there? So that goes in there. And there's a little green piece that they're asking you just to put in back here. Let me know if you guys have seen that clearly, okay? All right, so that's done. And let's move on. Again, drop me a line, guys. Let me know what you're building. If you're building anything, hey, organ care, what's up? Nutrition, organ care nutrition for your skin. Hi, how you doing, man? Weston, what's up? You good? Dwayne Lane, what's up? What's going on? Big shout out to all you guys. If you're jumping in, we're building the full series of Django and BOBAbrickz, all the slave ones, quotations, starfighters. There's only one set of starfighters. Everything is a starfighter now. Yeah, we're building the full selection, every starfighter that there has ever been, ever made. I have the full collection, and every Boba Fett and Django Fett that ever came out. I have the full collection. But that's what the series we're working on now. The year is really the year I vowed to myself that I was going to build all trilogies this year, right? But mainly throwbacks, right? So all those like sand crawlers, all the droid carriers, General Grievous, obviously Jabba's ship, but obviously they came out with that one last year. But all of those, right? And I'm to this point, and I was like, I'm gonna go, since I'm a tribute to the new ship that came out 2025. I would go with which is the 75409. I was gonna go and build the whole series. Why? I want to unbox it and get my Django so I can put him in my collection and get him standing up. So I realized I'll just have to do this and build all of them, right? And we're to this point now, and the question was, what was this one? Because you seen the one spinning here as in my mascot space, because I usually have a mascot there, which is Boba. But I'm to this point now, and this particular ship was built, and we were doing a query on when this ship was built, and this particular one was built between 2013 and 2020. Can you guess what it is? Okay, I know I just ranted there like really crazy, but yeah. Okay, so again, big shout out to all you guys. Please hit that like button as you're on there, and let's continue this build, this great build. My motto is The fun is in the build. Okay, so we did all of this. Okay. I want to make sure we got this correct again. Let's go back here a bit. Yeah, we built all of that on the last one, and we have to repeat it for the opposite side. So we're here, like in the mall. We're here, okay? No puns intended. We're here. Right, and we're gonna build that piece that we did before. We need this. We need one of these. Green. Green. Single 1x2. 1x2 flat. 1x2 flat. Where are you? So that's what we're working on, guys. And also, the question is, have you built any of these in your building? What's the word I'm looking for? In your building history, have you built any of these at all? Anyway, let's go on and start with this, and we'll find that piece in a second. So this goes over here. I want to make sure we're putting it correctly again. And this goes there, like that. We need that one that goes right here. And a black 3 goes there. And we also talked about the brick count. A lot of these things could have been made differently, I have to say. So the brick count is not required. This goes here. Just turn it around. And the flat end goes in there, and just snap that in there like that. So that's perfect. We're gonna build on top of this now. Add some pieces on the top. So this one goes all the way down here. Make sure we're doing it correctly, which we're not. One of them has to show out there like that. Green goes next to it there. This goes here. We need another green, which goes there. All right, so it's 3 of them on this side. Okay, so this is all built. We're gonna turn that over and get 3 of those for the attachments. That's 2, and 1 more, and we will be in business, guys. See if it's over here. If it's not, like I said, I'll have to go into my bag of tricks. As you guys know, I have a bag of tricks, which I call it, that has all of the extra pieces from all the different ships that I built. So if I'm ever missing a piece, I go in there, guys, and I usually pull that out magic, like that, okay? So I do have that bag of tricks that really helps out in times of need. All right, so let's put 2 of them on. That's 1. And 2. Let's take a quick look and see if we can find that one piece. No puns intended, one piece. Again, I'm an animated fan, right? I'm an animation fan, so I do watch a lot of anime. So if I say no puns intended, I hope you guys understand. Anyway, so drop me a line, guys. Let me know what you are building. If you're building anything similar, if you have built this particular ship and you have it in your catalog, let me know. Drop me a line. Drop me a line. Let me know if you have this in your catalog, guys. And I'll just grab my bag of tricks and get that one piece, okay? So I couldn't find it on the counter there, on the tabletop for some reason, but again, in my bag of tricks, it's there. Pull it out, and we need to clip that in right here. Sorry about the hold up, guys. Okay, and that's gonna go on like the last side went on. But first we gotta add those little pieces that we did before, just right here. So we need a couple of little pieces, and then we'll move. So one of these dark ones go right here. A little different from the last side that we did, as you guys can see. One of those, and let's just find that one piece here. Add that in, and we can move on. Here we go. Another one goes here, and this little fella goes right there. There we go. That finishes that, and we will clip that in. Okay, so let's bring the ship back in frame and just clip that in, because the last side, you remember, it was light colors, and this one is dark colors. They're using a dark stone gray. So this is going to clip right in there, hopefully. This way. Opposite way. So right here like this. Guys see that? Yeah. It's right side up. Now they're right side up, and they're clipped in place. And we're gonna stick that right there. There you go, that one's in. Yep, there you go. As I said, it doesn't have a lot of playability on that there. You know, it's just a small movement. Right, so that's completed. And we need to build that piece that we built before. So we need that gray, couple of these with holes in them. One, I know we need two of them now, so might as well get them right. So one of those goes there. We need a single, unless they've changed the build. We need one of these, a single brick. There it is. This one goes next to it. Then we add the one with the hole next to it, and this one has a print on it. So two of these dark grays, 1x2s. Moving pretty fast there, fella. And we're gonna add 1x6 on the top. If I can just find it here real quick. So 4, that's a 4. We don't need you right now. And this is a 3. 6s. Where are you? 1x6, come on. 1x6 gray. Just need to find that here, guys, and we'll move on. Again, let me know what you're building, guys, or if you've built any of these in this series at all. Drop me a line there, guys, while I find this piece. And we will give you guys a shout out again for people who have built it, have it in their collection or not. Here it is, it's right here. So this goes just right here. And repeat what we did the last time. One stud, black stud at the end. A little faster there, that was much better. And we are looking for we're looking for one of these, but dark. So I can see two light ones here. Looking around here in the area, and it's not showing up. Again, there's not a lot on the table, so should be able to find it easily. One of these also, if you guys remember that. So let's put that in place. So it goes right there. And then that odd type piece, I have a ton of them, so I know I saw it earlier. Here's one right here, guys. Not too long to wait. This one I already had it out, so that's pretty cool. That saved time. And we're gonna move up and on. Right, so remember we needed that 3 that goes down here, and one of these right in there, and a single stud square. That's it. Okay, that's all set. We need one of these. We talked about this particular brick before, and we'll rebuild that piece that we did with the inverted bricks now. So we need one dark gray inverted. Where are you? Here you go. And we need a 3, which we were looking for before, if you guys remember that. A 3 inverted. Should be able to find it easy because here we go. 3 and green 3, the odd shaped brick with that indentation in it, 1 by 2 by 2, and we'll be ready to go. So the 3 goes here, put the 2 on the top, 3 on the top, apologize, and that crazy looking brick there, this right on top, and that goes on the bottom here like we did before. Need 2 of these. So drop me a line, guys. Let me know if you've built any of them at all. The 753, the 609, the 8097, the 75153, or any of those, or the miniature size. As I told you guys, the one in the can, that's the most expensive because it's the most difficult to find. If you built the one from the Cloud City 77522, if you've built any of those at all, let me know, right, guys? So right on the top, we're gonna add this. I know I just rambled through that. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, and let's add that onto the ship on this side. So we did that side. Now we're gonna do the opposite, right, guys? We're gonna take this and place it right here. Just right there. There you go, like that. Okay, and that's done. And let's see what's next. Okay, the pieces are starting to fade away now, so we're getting there. Okay, so they wanted us to build this now, but we did it before, remember, guys? And we're just gonna place that behind it. Here. Nope. Nope, no, nope, nope, nope. We need to rebuild it. Rebuild it so it's correct. It's the opposite side. We need to switch it around. Shouldn't be a problem, guys. Should be done real quick. This one goes here. Use the brick extractor. This one goes over here. This one here. And this goes just right there. This goes here. Real fast like that. We did it before, so sort of easier to build. But we need to find out the side. Here we go. Yep. Just like that. And that's in place, guys. So we will place that on. Made me look like a master builder, didn't it? Right, so this one goes right here. There you go. And let's find that little green, which goes right there like we did on the last side. Right, so that's all in place. Make sure this is tight. Right. It's a very sturdy build so far compared to a lot of the others we did. It's sort of like the trilogy of the Arc 170. We also did that trilogy, guys, which we build all of them, the 8088, the 75259, 7259, and the 2025 version 754, as you guys know, which is the sturdiest. I did promote that for Lego because it actually is the sturdiest of all the builds. I'd say the only difference there, it doesn't have a lot of playability on the engine. It's a lot smaller, but all in all, I think the build is pretty sturdy. Anyway, let's add some of these on here. So they want us to go like this. Add that. And couple of wedges. Here we go, one. And let's find ourselves another. So one of these for now goes right here. It's a very strange setup there, but we'll see how it looks after all. All right, we need one more of those. Here we go, just right here. So 4 of these actually, so we'll find out what it looks like after this goes here. All right, and they want us to put 2 of these down here, which is strange, but let's see. So this one goes there like that, and they want you to repeat the same thing on the opposite side. There. Okay. So something must be going on there after. Okay, so we'll find out as we go along. 2 at the front. If we can just find 2 of those. Where are you? It's the big 2s, right? Yep. Where are you? Here's 1. But again, I can always go to my bag of tricks and find 1 if it's being difficult. Let's put it like that. If it's being a nightmare to find, I'll just run over to my bag of tricks, bring it over, and we'll continue to build, guys. Bag of tricks is just right here. Pop this open. I'm sure I have a ton of those right here. Drop my bag of tricks here. It's probably just right in the gray there. I'm just not able to spot it, okay? But I have one of those in here. I'm positive I do. Building all the ships I do. Here we go, right away. Yes. Okay. So I build so many ships that, yeah. Most of them I build out of my garage. We had a chat about that. The only reason I couldn't build this one out of my garage when I added up the price of the pieces that I was missing, if there was that much more than the set. I do have it boxed, but I wanted to get one like open, and the price they're selling them for, I was like, I'll go that way and just buy it. And I got the minifig with it, which is not really worth that much, as you guys know, but compared to the others. Right. Okay, let's move on. So they want us to get a couple of these Technic bricks again, and we will just start building from here. I'm looking, and we need one of these. Just saw you a second ago, and you're hiding. Just give me a second, guys. I'll be needing two of those anyway, but where is it? They look like double guns. This right here. Yeah, they look like guns. It could be used in a manner. That'll be an idea for someone to do a mock and use these as guns. Yeah, some way or the other. Right, I can't seem to locate one of the pieces, so I'll just go into my bag of tricks again. Yep, just right here. I can find it right away. And more or less, it's right on the table here, but I'm only seeing the 3s and I need 2s. Okay, so that's 1, and I know these are for the guns, so I know we need 2, so I'll just find both of them, and then we'll move on. This is the bag I was trying to build that particular ship off of, right? So, now this has a star, and there's no star here, so obviously this one is not going to work, so I need to find ones without the star shape on the end. Again, these are the little tiny details they put in, so you're not able to just grab bricks, and you'll have to build the ship the way they want you to build it by buying it, because that needs a star tip on the end, and it's not there. So let's check the other bag. So drop me a line, guys. Let me know what's going on with you. If you have built, and I'm gonna check and give you guys a shout out. Let me know the particular set that you've built, and also check out my my latest goal, what I want to complete. Smiley, what's up? What's going on? Hello to you. 1 new sub. Thank you very much. Great to see you. BOBAbrickz. Hello. I like it. I like that wall. I just have 2 bricks laying on each other, but I like that whole wall thing. That's an idea for me. You can actually put that. I thought about that actually, to put that in my background, and then I was like, hey, I'll do this way, but there you go. You brought an idea back to my mind. Yeah. So also we have something going on, Smiley. If you can guess what's going on here, here it is. I found it hidden there. Right. So this clips in here. So if you notice, like I said, this one has 2 holes. That one has a star. So let's put those away and don't get them mixed in, because I'll be struggling again. Yeah, they've just changed that up just a tiny little bit, so you couldn't just decide, oh, I'm gonna build that on my own. I'm looking at the gun, and it's totally different setup for any of the other guns for the ships. These little black pieces, that looks like a plunger. Yeah, you could probably use it as a plunger. You can do a video about that. Tools for your house made by Lego. Here's one I'm throwing out there for you guys. Tools from Lego that you would use around your house, right? That you could just take 1 piece and it looks like, so this looks like a plunger, and so on and so on. I'll do a video on that. I will do a video on that. Right, so 2 of these. At the tips, we're gonna add just this right here with black studs right in the end. We're gonna get one of these and also one of those. Place that on the top. Once we got that, we are looking for a couple of gray things that goes here. Find them right now. Actually, they're not gray, they're light brown. Sorry, brown, not light brown. Oh, light brown, yeah. That goes right on the top. This goes through here. And they use this thing that I call a shoe. I've built stuff before, mocks, and I've used that little shoe. So they've used that. And let's see how this fits in. Okay, so let's bring the ship back in frame. And this goes right here. So it doesn't matter which side you put it on, really, because there's two of them. Just get this in correctly here. Right? None of the other ships I've seen that particular, which I'm going to bring a couple of the ships. As soon as we finish this, we'll just run a couple of the ships by you guys, and you guys will see what I'm talking about. None of the ships are built like that, with that particular attachment to them. Yes. So, right. So we're looking. Let's give you guys a big shout out there quickly, and anybody can tell me if they did. No one in the group. Jack Falcon, what's going on? Big shout out to Jack Falcon. Yeah, tell me guys if you have built any of these particular ships that we're on right now, which is the Jango Boba Fett series. Yeah, just drop me a line. Let me know if you've built it at all, if it's in your collection, if you're thinking of getting one. And we will run down, as soon as this one is finished, all the different ones that we've built prior, so you guys can have a look at it and look at the differences that we just spoke about, and we'll discuss that also. Please drop a like while you're in here, guys. Yes, guys. So, let me know, like I said, if you have built this at all or any of the series. And let's talk about it. If you have, drop me a line. Please do. While I locate this piece. It's right around here somewhere. It's just eluding me at the moment. But it's right here. Just need to find it. Yeah, so as we are talking about that, let me know if you have, please, the ones you have built. If you have built one. And drop us a comment there and let us know which one it is specifically. And I'll see if I have it, or which one you'd like to see on screen right now in the collection. If you haven't had a chance to go into my my videos and look at it there, you can see it live now. Okay, so drop me a line. Let's talk about that, guys. It's always good to have discussions about ships that you've built prior or gonna be building. It's always great to have discussions about that with fellow enthusiasts. So just drop me a line, guys. Let's know what's going on with you. And let's talk about the sets while I locate this infamous piece that I'm looking for now to complete this. Okay, so let's continue with the build, and we'll work our way through it. Okay, right. So you need this. Hey. Entertainment creator, hi, how you doing, man? Haven't seen you for a minute. Q, what's up? Oh, you built this one before. Oh, no, my mic, I apologize, mic went silent. Vincent, what's up? Oh, that particular one, that we're building, which one? That one or that one? The 753. If you're talking about the 75312, that one you could probably find it right now if you're looking for it about $52. I'd say $52 used, or 45, between $52 and $45, and 75 new, maybe a little less. The one that I'm building right now, it's way more. Brand new, it's like about $225, $250 new, if it's in mint condition, the box. And used, it's probably like about 125, 150, something like that. But big shout out to all you guys. Oh, the one on the spinner. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. And that's maybe on eBay. If you went onto Amazon, it'll be way more. Obviously, you know, Amazon has like a different kind of look on things, so it comes up there for a lot more than you'd find it on other sites. Right, let's just continue with this. So we add 2 of these in the end here. I know we need this. Just there like that. We need this and that. And one of these goes on the top. Just like so. Just goes through the middle here. And that little shoe thing we talked about before goes right in the top. This way. And this goes right on top with 2 black studs. So I will show you guys that this, one more stud here, that this ship guns are built absolutely, as you notice, it's totally different from this. The top of these are actually hilts, right? And then that like saucer pan type thing, fry pan type thing at the bottom. But those are hilts, those two. I've seen other ships built like similar. Okay, so this goes back here and just jams that right in there. Okay, let's put this over here and move on, guys. Yeah, so do you guys have any of these sets in your collection at all? Right, so we're looking for these. 2 blues go this way. And gray goes there. I don't think it matters much which direction because both sides are similar. And on the top, we're going to lock that in like so. So that's locked in place, but it spins. And we take this and place it on the side. Again, I want to make sure we do this correctly. Can't really see where it fits right now. Oh, down here. It goes all the way down here. So it goes right in here. Like that. Again, that's a totally different build to anything we have built before. We repeat that again. So I just move this out of the way. Grab one of these, 2 of those, and 2 of these long blues. Goes right through. Again, it doesn't really matter. Opposite way. Oops. Just want to make sure it's locked in place though. There. On the top. Like that. And we place that on the opposite side. There. Again, this ship is pretty sturdy. So, yeah, we will be, stay to the end. We'll be looking at all the guns on those ships that's built already. Prior, I built this up, so we're way ahead. Just need a couple of these, sort of like, put them the correct way. 2 of these, 1 more. Let's move these out of the way because they sort of distracted. Here we go. 2 of these. And at the bottom, we're going to place 1 of those. Just about here. Okay, everything's in place there. Or is it opposite side? There you go. And they want you to place that there. So that slips right in there like that. And we need to repeat the build on the opposite side. 1 of those. 1 of these back here. And fill it in with the grids. I just spotted that thing that we were looking for. Show it to you guys in a second. There it is right there. And I was going all crazy for that. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. It's mixed in with the gray. Let's find ourselves 2 more of these because they want 6. Just one more, and we can move on. Do I need to go into my bag of tricks again? Let's take a quick look and find one of those. Here we go. Again, I have a lot of the things, so I can always just pick it up, and then when I find it later on, there you go. Right, so 2 of these here. Go in there, turn it over, and find this. Place that right here. And we'll repeat the same thing like we did on the other side. Okay, it's all set. Except something is missing there. We're missing one of these right on the top. Didn't place that there. And push this. Is it too far away? Should go there easily. Something is blocking. There you go. All set. And we'll move that out of the way again. Again, guys, I'm sorry I have to move it out of the way because we need the space limited. We're going to a big build now. So we'll be needing 2 of these. A couple of red pieces now. 1 and 2. And some of these dark gray. Place these right on top of each other. I'm figuring both sides, right? So I'm building both. So if you see me building, because it looks like they're gonna be 2-sided. Right, so this goes right in the middle. And a couple of these. If I can just locate them. These singles, yeah, a single way. Because these things come 2 ways. This one is single side. Just found it and just lost it. Here we go. One on either end. Then black one goes next to, not next to it. Let's move it a little further along. There. And I'm guessing we'll repeat the same thing on the opposite side, so I can do that now. Like that, and I'm putting them facing each other because, again, I'm guessing that's the way it goes. Right, and some of these facing that way. There's 2 of those. And on the outside, those same bricks that we had before in the last end. Here's one. Let's find ourselves the other. Let's check what's on the mic, guys. Okay, and then we'll move along with the build. Yeah. So again, guys, just hit that like button for me. And again, wait till the end so we can look at all the different guns which we just spoke about and see the differences on the gun built, how they built them. Right, on the top of this one, we're gonna go just over the top. Same thing repeated. Find the small pieces there. Here's one of them. And like I said, if we can't locate it right away, go into the bag of tricks and find it there. Need one more of these on either end. Here we go. There. and then just one stud. Where are you, Mr. Stud? It's around here someplace. If not, again, bag of tricks. I can't spot it, so I'm going in the bag of tricks, guys, so I can get it so we can move on with the build. I'm not able to spot it right away, so we want to move on. Like I said, we're completing this build today. Started a day ago, and we want to get it done. Not in this bag. Huh? I don't want to pour it out, so I'm trying to look through the bag to find it. Okay. Right, so let's move on through. Okay, so we need 2 of these. These are double the size of that one. But before we do that, right on the top, we need 2 of these. Then we place 2 of these on the inside. This, I like the improvement they made here because they could have gone with an extra brick, 2. So that'd be 4 of those. They made them into 2s, which is really cool. This goes over here, and find can't find one. I just saw one earlier in the bag here, so we'll just grab that out. So again, guys, drop me a line. Let me know what you're building. If you have built this ship at all, or any in the series, let me know. And we can talk about it, or you can wait till the end of this live, which is going to be done shortly. And we can look at the different guns, as I said. Here it is right here. I know we'll be needing 2 of them, but we'll do this one for now, just to get this out of the way. Right. So this one goes on the top, like that. Once that's completed, we add some brown to it, just down here. That. And we're going to add, also, a lot of the ships come with this particular piece. The one I'm building now that I spoke about before, I need to find this in red. I've been trying to get onto Bricklink, and it's really, really tricky to get this particular link. I've been doing it for a minute, and it's really, really eluding me. Right, okay, so we need one of these. One of those right on the top. I want to make sure we got it correct. Yeah, right on the top. And before we do, we need to add one of these here. Then it goes on the top stud. One of these over here. And one of these on the other side. Okay, that's all set. Let's see where that goes. That goes in back. So turn it around, and this goes here. Okay, that goes right there. A little higher up. Oops. Why doesn't it want to stay? I don't know. There you go. Yeah. So that rocks like that. You can leave it right here and finish up the other side. We need a similar build. So same thing. One on the top. Put this on the other side. And this time the gray goes that way. I was expecting them to put a lighter gray like they did, because if you notice, you'll notice I'm changing the color here. They have a dark gray on this one, as opposed to the other side. And this goes this way. I'm going to assume it's green. Green, 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 green. There. This goes here, but this is darker. I thought it was light, but it's actually darker. So where's that dark one? Yeah. This one goes there like that. And this pops in like that. So that's complete, and they want you to do 2 of them. Right, so this is gonna clip in right here. But we're missing some tubes to lock it in place. So just go back and see exactly where those 2 are sticking out to lock this in place, but it's not showing it. So we'll go down and down and see how they clip this in. I guess it's not clipping, it's standing up. Yeah, it's on all the other ships. That's another thing I'm looking at right now. We'll just put this in, guys, and we'll talk about that. I've never seen it clipped in like it's going to be doing right now. See, that's, you press that in like that. I was expecting them to put tubes there. I was expecting that, but they didn't. Okay, so we're going to build the other side of this. Same repeated thing. Complete this end. So we're here. 3s. They've changed it. Light colors this time. 3s. 1 and 2. On the top, same 4s go on the top, dark gray. And these funny type bricks on the top, and 1 more 2x2, 1x2, sorry. And on top of that, we're gonna go just like so, and 1 more dark right there. It's gonna go over here like that. Okay, so we've completed that. We'll repeat that same thing we did before. which is just clip this, oops, almost dropped it. Clip this in place here. Both sides. Okay. Move this over a bit and start replicating what we did. So it'll be 2 of those, remember that. And 2 of these. Okay, stud goes in the end. Green and gray and 1 blue. And that goes there. All right, that's 1. Let's repeat the same thing, but for the opposite side. This goes here, there. Small piece goes there. Okay. Right, so that's done. And we're gonna snap that in on the other side, guys. There you go. So that's in place. Oops, found it, finally found it. So I need to take this off. It's hidden in plain sight. There you go. Wouldn't be complete. It would be messing with my eyes if I didn't get that right. So we're here, guys. Woo! Amazing. Now I'm seeing a ton of pieces here, and I'm not sure, but we will find out. Okay, so we got that done and locked in place. So we're gonna build more or less. Need 2 of these, red, and those go right in here. I want to make sure we put it correctly. It's showing us, but I'm not sure if it's the front or the back. So those go in here. 1 on either side. I hope it's the front. I'll find out on the build, but I don't. Yesterday we had a little situation because couldn't be sure if it was the front or the back. Or it is the back. Right, so it is the back, not the front side of it. Yep, that's 1 and 2. It's the thing with the PDF. I was speaking about that. The PDFs shows you and you're not really sure where it goes. Right, so that's done. Let's move up, guys. Right, we're getting to the final pieces now, guys. So we need 2 of these, I'm sure. These clip right in here. 2, 1 on either side. Where are you? 2 of these with the stars. I'm building them opposite because I'm positive they'll be opposite. And 2 with the holes in them. Where are you? Move this away. And 2 with holes. Light gray. Here was 1 of them. We'll build it and snap it on. Find the other one in a second. See this right here? Showed up now, huh? Just 1 second, guys. Okay, I'll just drop that. Can that just sit in there? I will just put that on here for now. All right. Right, so we're there and need to find this the other one, but we'll work on this one for now. And then we'll be able to replicate that on the other side, right? Right. We need one of these. I actually need these for my other ship also, so I'm hoping in the build there'd be an extra one. But we'll see. Okay, that, and then 2 brown, I call them door stops at the end. Also see I've left something out, so I'll need to go back in there anyways. So I need to go back in here because I left the brown pieces out for the last side. Oops. Let's pull this out. Yeah, I left these 2 brown pieces out, so I need to do this, guys, because again, it'll drive me batty if I don't. Remember those 2 brown pieces, guys, just to cover it up? Again, is this really necessary? Because this is the inside, and is it really necessary? You're definitely not going to see this at all. It's going to be totally hidden away. Okay. Put that back. And put this back at the correct place. We're almost there, guys. Almost there. So we want to repeat the same thing on this side. 2 of these here. Just need to find that one with a hole in it. And we'll be moving really fast. And here it is. And this goes there. Okay, brown pieces going down the middle. And I have a very funny piece. It's going to add to it. This right here goes right there. 2 of these. Oh, before we add those, we need two dark grays, 1 on either side. Just have to go in my bag of tricks again, guys. So are you, or have you, built this at all, or any one of them, similar to this build? That's the question, guys. Okay, I found one. I just need one more. One by 2 dark gray. Anyway, let's add that one first and then we'll move on, right? So 2 of these. We're really wrapping it up now, guys. Really wrapping it up, okay? Again, it just said you need to build 2 of those, sir. So I need to just add that one piece there. Yeah, so let me know, guys, if you have this in your collection at all. If you've built it ever, or if you're thinking of building it. Ask the question. Okay, so like I said, this goes here. 2 of these. 1 of these down here. Where's that other guy? That goes right here. There you go. That clip I was looking for before, like I said, everything's right here. It's just that they mix in so easily and make themselves difficult to find. Or tricky to find, not difficult, tricky. Just looking at my bag of tricks here for that next piece. Just to cover that up, and we will move on. Okay. That, anyway, can move without it because I know I'll find it in a second. So let's see where this attaches. Okay, so that goes right onto that. Goes right on here. And clips in right there. Can you guys see that? I hope you can see it. It's a tricky fit. I think that you should have put that on before you added the green. There you go. That's one of them in. Here's that piece right now. And the other side. Very tricky fit. Maybe it's because I got big hands. But yeah, there you go. Okay, so that's in. And let's work our way up, guys. Here we go. Right, so 2 of these. 2 of these, I'm sure. Okay, we'll leave it. Oh, here we go. 2 of those. Tube-like things. This goes on the top. This goes in the bottom. This one goes right on the top. And once you're finished, they want you to just plug that in there. Right here. Okay, so like that. This goes at the bottom, remember that. And we need that tube type thing. And one more. And that goes on the opposite side. Like so. They're very loose for now, but I know that there'll be a locking mechanism soon. So, next part of the build. 2 of these, I'm sure. 2 of those. And 2 of these. So, this goes on the top. On the top. One goes this way, and let's do the other one the opposite way because the build should be like that. I say should, but let's see. That, we'll be needing 2 of these also. See, 1. Now it's there someplace. Just move this over. And one of these, how do they fit on this? We'll find out. Okay, so this one goes that way. This one goes over here. A couple more pieces now. One of these blues, one gray, gray with double holes, and 5 of these. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, we're building a little mechanism now. So this goes here. 2 of these on here. That. Oh, before this goes on, I'm going way ahead of myself. That. Clip this right in here. Going way ahead of myself, like I said. This goes right down here. And snap that in there like that. The other 3 goes right here. 2 and 3. Okay, let's see where that goes. Right, so at the top, they want one of these here, and one of those just on the other side there. It's a lot of pieces for this one little thing, but I think it's little, but it's not. Right, so we need one of these. Again, this, these. I've only seen this in Chima. If you guys remember Chima, Lego Chima, yeah, that series on television. Again, I'm an anime fan, guys. What can I say? Right, that. So here, there, here, this goes there, and place this at the end. This one goes over here, and one of those, I know we'll need to repeat the same thing after, so just bring this out of the way. Where's that? I just saw one clear piece there to round the end off. Is it dark or is it light? It's light actually. So here we go. And this goes right here. And that's completed. Let's see how that attaches. So, a couple pieces here. A 2. So all of this attaches over here. Like that. This goes there. Nope. Incorrect. It's actually that. Elbow. Like that. And that's completed. Let's see what happens. One piece here. Okay, what do we do with this? It's not completed yet, guys. 2 of these. Going just right here. almost there now. One of these going over here. One of these going over here. Something's missing. One of these. Almost there, guys. Almost there. Just bear with us. Yep. There's a lot of pieces there on that little build. This clips in right here. Again, I have to repeat it, guys. Brick count. Brick count. And I'll say it one more time. Brick count. Brick count gives you 1,000+ pieces, but are they really required? This goes here, and we snap that right in there like that. Let's see where this goes. Oh, wow. It's a lot more building coming, guys. So we need one of these, two, one, and one. No, actually two. That. Okay, start building, gentlemen. And one. Right, so this goes on the top. Two of these at the bottom. So guys, drop me a line again. Can you tell what I'm building right now? If it's something you have, if you've tried to build it or building it. Need these with the things on them, actually. One of these down the middle here. These two go on the ends there and there, and these come over the top and just lock them in place like that. Okay, that's real good. Turn it over and lock these in place right here. That. How does that connect? This goes right here like that, guys. That's how it connects. There you go. Where does this go? Okay, so again, a totally different, complicated, very complicated attachment. It's almost like the UCS build, I'd have to say. So this one just goes and slides right in there, guys. Ooh. Now that's something. This comes down and just snaps in there, like so. Yep. And that's one side completed. Okay, let's build the other side, right? Same repeated. Here we need this, and where are you? We'll be needing these. That's funny brick. There you go. Here. Okay. This goes over here. The other one goes the other way. Good. And that steps over for a second. We need this. 5 of these, if you guys remember. That's 3, 4, 5. And one of these. And that blue. Okay, so this goes in here. Yeah, guys, drop me a line, please. Tell me what you think. I build streaming on Saturdays. I'm only building on Sunday because I want to complete this prior. So that's the thing. So we had to get it completed. So I'm doing that. Oh, this doesn't go out. It has to go through first. Yeah, so I want to do this and complete this build so we can move on with the series. Right, so we add 3 of them on here. Okay. Once that's completed, this goes here. And let's move on. We need one of these, which goes here, if you guys remember that. A 4 goes there. So drop me a line, guys. Let me know what's going on. So we'll put this over here and repeat that build that we did before. This here, there, one of these, studs, single studs. We'll need this also. That. Single stud. Oh, we got that already. All 3 the major parts are there. All right, so let's start building this. And the elbow. Where are you, elbow? Elbow, elbow, elbow. Where are you? It's right here in my sight. Just can't look at it yet. Okay, so let's move on and see what we do. First, here, this goes on the top. This goes down here. This goes here. And that, like I said before, goes there. Yep. So far, so great. We need to find that a little bit later. We'll find them. Okay, so we've built this, and this attaches here. If you guys remember, there, like that. Put some pieces on this now, and we'll do a shout out. Elbow goes here. Let's go this way. Goes this way. This goes over here. Looking good so far, guys. Couple of these. If you guys remember, we needed these. Goes this way. What else? So that's in place. This goes to the end. there, and the 3 goes here. Okay. These over here, and that goes right in there. Okay, it's locked in place, perfect. We're looking for these now, which attached. I just saw one of those. It's 2 of these here. Oops. Sort of looks like Ezra's gun. I used it in one of my videos. See, add the lightsaber on it and complete it as a gun. This goes there. Right. Let's move on and let's see what's happening. So that's all in place. We put this aside for now and build that other piece of the puzzle. Found a piece there. That needs to be up here, guys. Oops. Yeah, I found a piece and it's bothering me, so I need to put it on, guys. If you wouldn't mind, I need to put this on, okay? So, this. There you go. I just found it. What did I do with it? There you go. Yep. Goes right in there like that. Yep. That was bothering me for a second. Had to put that in, guys. I can put this in and clip this now so it doesn't slip out again. Alright, here we go. Let's finish this build. Guys, let's go. So on the top, 1 in the middle, this down here, and another, and a stud going right to the top, and one more stud if we can just see it right away. Here we go. Okay, let's get to that point. We need this goes here, and another, where are you? There you go, goes there. Turn this over and add 2 of these. Lock this in. Like so. Need one more. Oh, there it is. Thought I'd have to go into my bag of tricks. There, so that's all locked into place. We're going to take this and attach this over here, as you guys remember the last one. So, put this here. And add some little pieces to it. And we can move on. There's 2 little pieces. Here we go. 1 goes there. And we'll jump on the shout outs now, right now, guys, okay? Just try to find this one piece. No pun intended. One piece. Here we go. Caught that. Okay, and let's place that where it needs to be, guys. This goes right there, right? Where's that rod? So there should be a rod. There it is, sticking out right there, and this goes right in there, like so, right, guys? Okay. Woo! Yes. Looking really good now. Let's see what's happening. Okay, so we can bring the ship over now and keep it here to work with. So they want us to place this on top of two of these. And that goes right here. Okay, I thought the ship would stay, but it's not staying. Got to build two of these. Goes this way. I'm sure the other one goes the other, so I'll just add it there. They want us to add two of these. One green block here on the top. Two of these here. Just looking at something here, guys, and if I find it, I need to put it on. So, clip here. So if I spot it while I'm working, I'm gonna just add them on, okay? So don't mind me. Right, so we're here. Built that. Green on one end, and the other end is right. So we need to build on this. See what's going on here. So on the top, I actually thought that this went this way, but it didn't. What is going on there? So before we do all of this, guys, there's something missing. So here, all right, they want us to add gray. This is perfect. So here they want us to add one of these. Then the green. Again, I was jumping the gun, guys. I apologize. There, like that. After we add the green, one of these goes here, one green on the other end here. Let's move some of these things out of the way because they look so similar. They're really throwing me off. Grab this, and this goes here. Yeah, so we're closing down this ship now. There's a few pieces left, guys. There's not much to it now. Okay, so once that's completed, get one of these and place it. So we're actually needing 2 of these, huh? So this goes that green one we built before. We actually do need it. This, there. Same difference, but they want it facing this way. There. 2 of these go this way. Make sure we're putting them right. I want you to build that. This one goes here. Something missing. How does that fit? So this is supposed to fit like that, but something missing there. I don't know. Anyway, so that's there, like that. And the other one that we're going to build goes back here. So this goes on top. I want to make sure it's correct, guys, because if we don't, then we will mess it up. Again, here, this goes this way. Right. It's a bit tricky. PDF, again, it's hard to work with. I said it before and I'll say it again. Something is eluding me here, and I don't know why, because I have 2 slots here. Just can't get this down. Why? There you go. This goes after. How did we do this before? So these goes here, this goes there, and there, like that. Needs to be up, so. And these lock in place there, like that. Okay. Seems done. Once that's completed, get ourselves this, and this locks that in place like so. See, there's a bit of complication there because they're in the right direction. But when I place this here, like this, there's supposed to be single studs here. Okay, I understand what's happening. Right, so we got to that point, guys. We're almost there now. Finish line is in sight, guys. Stay with me, because we still got to talk about the ships. So stay with me. Finish line is there. Okay? Right, let's see how this adds into the ship, locks into the ship. Oh, it goes into the front. So we take this, and this goes right here. Yes. There you go. That locks in right there. You guys seen that? I'm believing we have to move it away again because, oh, wow. Wow, guys, wow. we are finished. I have all these pieces here, and it's like, wow, what's going on? But yeah. So let's add the top, which is the cockpit. So we need this, and is it dark or light? Light 4 goes right in here. Okay, and that goes on here, guys, like this. So just one, because it's not holding. Just one, just one. It's not locking in. Thinking it's 2. Where are you? We'll put 2 of them. There you go. Right. So let's talk about the guns we spoke about before. I'll just move these out of the way so we can have a look at the ships lined up. Okay, we were talking about the guns. So we'll have a quick chat about that. I'm Mathis. I can't pronounce that. I think it's a pre-stream. No, it's not a pre-stream. No, it's Boba. Straight on Boba, man. Dominic, I just joined. What's up? I'm taking a short. You're taking a shot. Everything he says. If you guys remember. Right. Anyway, so. Right, so let's take a look at we were talking about the guns and how they were built. So we're gonna get all the ships over here and just look at the guns and see how they were built, right? So I'm gonna get a couple of them here now. You guys are on there. Just stay on. Said we were gonna do it, so we're gonna do it and just look at the guns, okay? The difference, how the guns are and how they were built. So we will get all of them over. So just bear with us here. There. This one's bigger, but way less pieces, as you guys know. We can talk about that also. Here. So we'll just take a look at the guns and see the guns, and we'll move from there, right? So we'll just drop Django's ship in there, right? And we'll start from Django's. So Django's ship, the guns were built with those pieces that they look like cannons, right? So if you guys can see that right there. Right, 2 on either side. This is the 7153, right? That's the one from 2000, and that's the iconic original ship. We'll go with the 2000 here. That's 2002. This is 2000, and this is built with that thing that looks like a jackhammer, and just 2 lightsabers, basically, right? 2 lightsabers, and if we go to the next one, the 6209, they have that similar built like the Django ship, this Boba ship, right? Similar built with those 2 things that looks like I said, looks like tanks, cannons. And then when we move over to the 8097, it's totally different. It has these little, like, the Technic tubing, and then like a lightsaber with an extension on it, right? That's what that's built with. And back to the 712, 5312, it's built with the hilts, like I said, and the final one, which we just completed right now, which is the 75243, is built with those things that I called plungers before. So that's built with that. Okay, so there we go. Those are all the ships right there, guys. We just showed it off to you. Like we said, we will do that at the end. If you stayed, you would get a nice view of all the ships back from way 2000 all the way to 2015. And then we'll move on and build. We'll start building the next series. Can you guys tell me, if you're in there, tell me yeah, I like that. Yeah, so I hope you guys have checked that out. I seem to have frozen. Don't know why. Yeah, anyway, so there you go, guys. That's all the ships. I want to thank you guys for joining. Watch for the next build. We build on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. This was a bonus build, like I said. Thank you guys very much for jumping in. This is BOBAbrickz, and may